there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I am really excited to talk to you about menopause meal prep. This is just going to be maybe the first video because I was going to see how much I can add in here. There's so much information for women to really glean off of the video here. I'm really excited, so I'm kind of like stuttering. I might do a separate one specifically talking more details about this if you guys want. So let me know if you want more information on the specifics of this. But this is all to kind of let you guys get a sneak peek at the menopause group that I have. It's a challenge just for women who are in menopause, meal prepping, meal guides, total support, so many resources. Women in this group here who are menopause, and this is not just an age thing. This is for women who have had a hysterectomy or who for some reason their body has switched completely over and the hormones are different now. There's so many women who are fit in this category, this menopause category, and there's no information for them. They're just left floundering. You know, I actually was just out of my own curiosity. I was looking up other things. I was like, okay, what else is there out there for women, or who else out there has some great info that I could maybe say, hey, check this person out too. There's really not a lot. There's really a big gap for women who are in menopause, and it's sad. And some of the information that they do have for women in menopause is information like, oh, exercise lightly. I'm like, that's not specific, or it doesn't. Oh, sorry, Spot again. Spot, Bubby, can you call Spot? Bye. I know, he's so excited. He's excited too about menopause meal prep, of course. So, but it's one of those things where I was looking, I was like, I'm really disappointed at how little information there is for women who are in menopause. And what they do talk about is it's so tiny and it's not helpful. So I was like, you know what? That's why I'm going to do this challenge group for women in menopause. And it's going to include women of all ages who are in menopause for whatever reason they're in menopause. Whew, okay. So meal prepping and meal planning for women in menopause is different, and it does really fall down to some specifics that I'm going to cover here. Again, if you guys have questions, don't hesitate. You can comment. You can message me privately if you're not comfortable commenting. But if you find this information helpful, I would really appreciate it if you would click that share button, because so many women need help with this and they're left floundering. So when we talk about meal prep for menopause, it's really focusing on a few things here. One is starting your day properly. You know, apple cider vinegar. I always like to throw in adaptogens, and then let me know if you can't see this, but this says healthy fats. I tried to color code it to make it fancy. Yay. Ooh, Dina, yes! Oh, awesome. Dina, by the way, I just got done running Ragnar. I don't know if you've ever done that, but I think you should. You should put it on your bucket list. Anyway, so apple cider vinegar, some adaptogens, and then healthy fats. Healthy fats, especially in the morning. So important for women in menopause. Your hormones are shifting and changing. You need to do everything possible to make sure you're supporting that hormone shift. Women in this phase here, again, I'm not going to say age because it's not always just about age, but women who are in menopause or approaching menopause, and it's really, oh, you have done Ragnar? Oh my God, it's so fun. But one of the things, healthy fats in the morning, so important. When the hormones shift, it's like they shift, boom, really fast. And that's when you feel, terrible. Those are my sound effects that go along with the feelings that you can have when your hormones suddenly shift really quickly and you feel like you got hit by a truck, or you feel like you got run over, or you just feel like garbage, or you're like, why am I lethargic? Why is this happening? Why all of a sudden can I not take these extra pounds off when 5 years ago I could get them off like this? All of these things happen because your hormones shift. And if you're not eating enough healthy fats, especially in the morning, to support the hormones kind of easing into things, that's where you run into big problems. So healthy fats, I talk about things like coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, stuff like that. Very easy to throw on things. I have details and specifics in the challenge group. So again, if you're wondering about that, you can click on the link I have there and learn more about it. But these healthy fats in the morning, crucial for that hormone shift so it doesn't hit you like a truck. And then I just labeled it out like 5 meals. So when you're looking for your 5 meals, when you're prepping everything, make sure you're getting your protein in first and foremost, protein. Number one thing on there. Protein has got to be on there. I tissue group before. Oh, Cheryl, yay! Yeah, this is going to be different, Cheryl. Yes, Hi, Beth. Protein, again, I get to talk about protein. I love talking about protein. 25 grams, again, I put that on there as just a baseline. 5 times 25 is 125, so you'd be getting at 125, but that might be right for you, and we would chat about what would be the right amount for you, but at least, it takes at least 20 grams of protein to start protein muscle synthesis, to start building that muscle, so I put it just a little bit above that. Baseline for a general recommendation. Again, if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm more than happy to kind of help guide you on what the proper amount of protein is. But first, when you're planning your meal prep, get that protein in. Number one is protein. After that, you know, plan out your veggies. Make sure you're getting veggies, some fruits, that type of a thing. But veggies come in next. A lot of times I cook like for protein in the morning, I'll do eggs. I'll do like 2 eggs and 3 egg whites, and I'll mix in power greens with that. You know, I'll saute it in avocado oil in my cast iron pan. So I'm mixing it all in. And then after your veggie, whatever kind of veggie that is that you have, adding in some carb here. So I have carbs listed at meals 1, 2, so you're getting your energy, your glycogen stores in starting earlier in the day. And then again at meal 4, more in the afternoon. Kombucha I put in here too, just for the afternoon to help with that digestion towards the end of the day. This is optional carb. I mean, this is one of those things that you can add some carb in, but so fruit also counts as a carb, but some of this carb you can have in here. Last thing at the end of the day though, super, super important. This CCFT, which is cumin, coriander, fennel, very important for smooth muscle relaxation, going to help with your digestive system, tonify everything, help really regulate your hormones. So when you're feeling tired, fatigued, cranky, feel like you can't stay on track, oh, I just want to eat something, all these other kind of random little things where you're like, I'm just not feeling like myself, and I've been on track all day, oh, I want something else in my face right now. Boom. This thing right here is amazing. Very, very tonifying. So CCFT, cumin, coriander, fennel, it's literally seeds, equal amounts of the seeds. I take a tablespoon or 2 in hot water for a couple of minutes, and then you drink it. And yeah, I put a little bit of honey in there just to flavor it, because cumin, coriander, and fennel, not delicious on its own. I mean, some people are like, oh, it's really good. I'm like, cool. I don't find it that good. There's a lot of things that I think are delicious, like beet juice. Like I will juice beets, and I think it's amazing. But some people are like, oh, that tastes like dirt. I'm like, I know. And then protein, just straight protein. So you can make like a protein cookie dough at night with some protein powder. You can make a protein pancake with egg white, you know, that type of a thing. There's a lot of ways, or you can have like eggs again at night, you know, if you're not having it in the morning, just straight protein at night before you're going to bed. Women who are in menopause, and again, this is not just an age thing. This is really focused for women who at any age go through menopause for whatever reason. Your body's not processing things, your hormones are not at the same level, and your digestive system's not at the same level, where you still want to tap into specific hormones that are active at different times of day and night. Growth hormone is most active between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. And by eating protein before you're going to bed, you're tapping into that growth hormone. How much exercise does meal plan account for? Ooh, good question. So this is also something for some type of exercise. If you're exercising, I want to say this is a foundational thing. If you're doing a lot of exercise, or you're training for a marathon or something, we would alter some of the carb amounts for you, but it's good if you're active, right? And if you're not doing any exercise, then we can talk about starting some of that depending on where you're at. So that's a great question, Sheila. But you want to have some type of muscle building exercise program going, because when you're eating all this protein, you're going to help build muscle. You have to have a foundation of lean muscles in order to burn fat. And that muscle building tendency is different in women alone. And then when your hormones change, it changes too. So that's why some of these things are listed as they are, to really help your body sort of catch up and then really get that layer of muscle in there. You want that layer of muscle in your body to help burn that fat. That's where women who go into menopause, again, for whatever reason, have a struggle with it. And then it kind of rolls over into the rest of your life, right? Like, I have trouble sleeping now. Oh, I have trouble keeping up with my kids, or I'm just not as enjoyable to be around. I want to do all these fun things, but I'm tired, right? It's just different. So having that foundational level of muscle built is important starting point. So, and you get there, 1, by having protein, and 2, by doing some type of strength training each week. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question. If you want to chat about that, we can, because there's a lot of people who have that question. What do I do for strength? What do I do for exercise? I go to the gym. I don't know what I'm doing, you know, that type of a thing. Okay. So oftentimes I'll recommend a trainer, or say, hey, check out this person online. They have really great videos to follow, because they do include some strength training. And women, especially, women need strength training. So important. Yes. Okay. So the Cuban coriander, fennel tea, protein at night, essential key pieces to get in. And this is essentially what a great day will look like in terms of meal planning, meal prep, to go over, and then doing this every day. So the biggest thing would be just kind of swapping things in and out and making sure you're not going to get bored of it. That's the biggest struggle, that you're engaged in doing this, and that you change it up enough so that you keep doing it, because this is where success is, right here. And then when you're going out to eat, or you have special events, or going to a wedding, or you know, something like that, where you're like, okay, I'm definitely hitting these marks here. So yes, kombucha, this is what I am drinking today. Guava Goddess. This is one of my friend Katie's. This is one of her favorites. It is delicious. It's super pink. Oh, there's not, I don't know if you can see it because I'm drinking it. It's a sweeter flavor, but it's very, very good. So yes, so that's what I got for you guys right now. So again, protein, veggie, carbs, start your day with apple cider vinegar, adaptogens, healthy fats, get that kombucha in the middle of the day, and then that Cuban coriander fennel tea, and then end your day with straight protein. No carb, nothing else, just that protein. All right. So hopefully that answers all your questions, you guys. And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate. Again, you can either comment on this video, you can message me privately, or get a, you know, email me or whatever. If you're not comfortable commenting, yes. And if you have more interest, you can click on that link there. And then again, share this video with so many women who are going through this, who don't know where to turn for help, because there's no info out there. But that's what I got for you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.